Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UNLV Rebels offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rebels are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick release by the QB. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So North Texas offense will go to work for the first time today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Oh, what a move. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air, it's Jocelyn. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And he had just enough to will that one home. The lead is 6 in the first.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. They punted away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the ground game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeps it on the bootleg. Flips it out in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. First play of the period will be a second down. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. North Texas will have to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it in the end zone this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got enough for the 1st. Off to the races to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over SMU. That's where things stand right now.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Flying out to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UNLV.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Powers through the defense. And another broken tackle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. He wants to throw it again. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. North Texas in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll run play action. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Jocelyn. There's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working on the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Using the quick game. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. One more snap coming before halftime. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Jocelyn. Rushes on him. Finding an escape route. Running through contact. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fung.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Red pass hits complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fung. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The give from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Jocelyn. He caught it!
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Jocelyn. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Pulls it in. It's Funk. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Handoff to the lone back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Jocelyn. Right on the money. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. It's a draw. Nice move there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Jocelyn. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he makes the catch inside the 20. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, Lou.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. To throw, it's Jocelyn. Got his man quickly. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the counter. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Give to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. North Texas in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wrapped in the backfield. It's Fung. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
He's brought down at the 34.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.